Bondi had said something about what you said. It had me hollering about just get the and leave. This
Yeah.
is what I think this woman should have done. Instead of coming on to social media, not
Oh,
social media, but Real Housewives prancing around. Boom, I got your boyfriend. I got your man. I got him. Man, Phaedra said, girl, you gotta have that raggedy man. Okay. Unfortunately, for Apollo, there has been a DV situation to where he has been arrested. Okay, a lot of this stemmed from what I read was Apollo. I guess is this his wife? I think this is his wife. Yeah, his wife. She was out with some friends, right? From what I read, and she made it home. And once she got home, him and her got into an argument about her cheating, and really about them cheating on each other. Because I was over here like, girl, you cheated. We just caught you a few months ago. What the hell going on? So
Well,
they
they
had this,
about that.
huh?
You said we caught you a few months ago. I didn't hear nothing about that.
Yeah, you ain't see the video that was going around of him sitting on the couch with another whole nother woman laying on his lap and
Mm-mm.
all of that. Oh yeah, he
he
just
went
got
to
Mm-mm.
her place
exposed
with a
this
book
spring.
bag. He had a whole
Yeah,
book bag on, girl. That's what
Not a
that's what
spend the
got me.
night bag.
Girl, yeah.
yeah, they didn't. Yeah,
No.
I think that could have led to like a DV situation because they already had something else going on, right? So before we get to that, but so she said that they got into a heated argument. Whatever she said that she went outside calling for help, then came back in to get her phone. Then he was gone. I guess he came back to the scene and confirmed to the officers that he was trying to get her phone out her hand. She decided to crouch down on the ground or whatever like that, but he still snatched the phone out of her hand. They said she didn't have any like visible marks or anything like that, like he hit her. It was just more so them having an argument and him snatching the phone out her hand. But I still feel like it ain't your damn phone. Like, I mean, she cheating, you cheating, like chill the hell out, okay? So they ended up still arresting him, and I forgot what all they charged him with, but he definitely was arrested and he was charged. He did bail out. Okay, they said that he was placed in custody and charged with DV and simple assault. But he did bond out with $3,000. Now they also said that back in March 11th. He was already arrested on a simple battery family violence misdemeanor. Okay. And they said that I believe she called the cops on him because they had whatever. I think she said that he pulled her hair or something like that, and he was pushing on
Mm.
her or something. So they had a little incident around the same time that we were learning that he was like cheating on her or whatever it
Mm.
was. So then she came out and she had made like a statement of how it was just a huge blowout between a married couple, but that has brought us much closer since then. We have worked through our issues and have been going to couples therapy. The end. Like it's nothing else to it. Leave it alone. And here we are. Okay. So that was another situation that just happened back in March, and then here we are with him being arrested. This is really sad.
Mm. Mm.
Don't they got a child together? Didn't she have a daughter with this
That's not his
man?
child.
I
That's
didn't
not
think
his
they got
child. That's her child that she moved to go and be with him. She's one of them love after lockup bitches that
I
put her
thought she got
daughters.
pregnant by him. I thought she had an older
I didn't
child, then
think
she ended up
so.
getting pregnant. Okay, maybe that's okay. Let me not
Oh,
put.
hold
Look,
We
I
don't
on.
know
might
that
have
to
I
be
don't
true, so
girl,
let me
I might have
retract
missed
I
that.
need to
it.
find out
I could have
now.
sworn. Let me see. I don't know. I thought that he did. I could be completely wrong, y'all. I don't want to put that in that lady body. Okay,
Let me see.
what's her name? Sheridan
Sharon,
or something. I
Sharon,
don't know what her name is. Um,
Mofty,
Sheridan.
Sharon.
Mm.
Because I thought they had.
You could tell though, like
Maybe
you could
not
tell when
though.
they was on like a couples retreat, couples therapy show that I reviewed, and you could tell that he was abusive towards her and that she was scared. And I really feel like it's the thing that pissed me off about a lot of people in a lot of reality shows. When we see these signs of people being abusive in different ways and we say that's what it is, and then they want to hurry up and say that that's not what it is, and then later on you get these cases, and you can say, oh, it was just a phone and all of this, he didn't hit her. Man, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. Apollo is abusive and you can't tell me no different. Like,
No,
period.
Oh,
that's
she
why every
suffered an
time.
ectopic pregnancy. Gotcha. She was pregnant,
Oh.
but she did not. Gotcha. Sorry about that. I thought that she.
No, that's okay.
I'm glad I
I
corrected
feel
that.
like That's why every time Phaedra got into it with Apollo, I feel like she was trying to do it on camera. Like the go away from me with this Apollo. When she said it, I feel like she was low key in fear because he didn't have nothing to lose that day when he was getting
Mm-hmm.
ready to go turn himself
She was
in.
like,
She was scared of him.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah. I believe that man can get violent.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. You in and out of jail and shit, and no respect, no disrespect, but you light skin, that's too much.
Right.
That
Yeah.
color, in and out of
Okay.
jail, nigga, that's unsafe. Uh-uh.
Anything else? Is
Oh,
that it?
um, I saw some comments that I wanted to reply to,
Me
but
too.
well, the first one, I'm gonna just say this. I don't know how being honest about how people romanticize marriage in an unhealthy way is
Mhm.
downplaying it. I
I'm
don't
so
think,
glad you addressed it.
yeah, I don't, oh, my black sisters, downplaying girl, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, my parents were married until the day my dad died, and I've been married for what, 8 years almost? With the same person for 14. So I don't need anybody, what I'm saying? My grandparents were married, both sets. Most of my aunties were married. Like, I don't need anybody talking about downplaying no motherfucking marriage to me. What I am saying is y'all care more about marriage than y'all do about anything else. And that is a pitfall as far as I'm concerned. To
Is
be a
that what it
grown ass
said?
person.
My
What?
black sisters. That's what it said.
Yeah. That's what it
Yes.
said.
Downplaying marriage.
Uh-huh.
I haven't downplayed. I'm not even married yet. Okay, that will come later this year. But at the end of the day, I know for myself, I understand that it's different for everybody. Everybody no longer desires it how it was once desired when we were younger. And it was like the epitome, like up here with it. And people have just, they just changed about that. It's not the same for everybody.
It's
It is
not,
Well,
what
and
it
it
yeah.
shouldn't
is.
have to
a-
be.
And I also think the other thing is I feel like a lot of the elders who would press for women to be married, that's the thing. They also were not telling you about some of the struggles that they had
Mhm.
within their marriage. So it's not saying marriage isn't to be valued. It's more so to say be
No.
super selective. Don't rush and get married to just anybody because if you just want to be with somebody, you can just be with somebody. But
Hello.
Mhm.
marrying somebody, you are completely combining your lives. And I think that's something that we can speak to from experience or even just being in relationships. Jamie, you about to
Mhm.
get married. Bonnie, you've been married. I mean, you are married. I'm married. It's just like I think what we're saying is realistic. People need to be more realistic so people
Mhm.
aren't going out and making bad decisions based on what they think something looks like.
Yes. And
Right.
we were specifically talking about a black woman who has already been married and been in other bad relationships, considering spending $250,000 of her money to marry a nigga that has a $250,000 restitution. If you don't
Mhm.
see that, that means you have idolized and put marriage on a pedestal that is unrealistic and fucking stupid. I don't know what to tell you if you don't think that's crazy. Now, if we was talking about somebody that treated her well, that was on her same level, girl, married a nigga and fly off into the fucking sunset together. But the fact that you are willing to combine your life with somebody that is in no way, shape, or form on your level, or even seems to be in the same headspace as you about marriage, and we're downplaying it simply because we don't want you to just jump into it with any old body. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Oh, and the other comment. Hold up. What was the other comment about? We were being obtuse about the Tyler Perry shit. Oh yeah, on the Tyler Perry piece. Let's not be obtuse. Black folks and creators are always criticizing his work. Well, because it often fucking sucks. And we watch it because we are hoping that this time it'll be better. We hope that this time, because he put all of this money into
Mhm.
it, oh, it'll be better. We watch every time. You know what? We watch Tyler Perry knows exactly what the fuck he's doing because Tyler Perry studies black movies, right? And every black movie that you ever grew up loving, there's something about that black movie you wish you could watch a million times and it'll change. Like when Ricky gets shot on Boys in the Hood. You watch that shit a million times wishing that at the end he doesn't get shot. And Tyler Perry knows this shit. He knows you will watch a train wreck. You will watch watch something that upsets you a million times, hoping that it'll get better, which is why he can shortchange and be egotistical and controlling about the way he handles his creative projects. And if they're shitty, so what? Because we always gonna show up to see if the next one is gonna be any better. Because at some point, just like in an abusive relationship, he was giving us something good that we really wanted to see, and now he's not, and we keep trying to go back to the original high we was getting from his shit that we just not getting no more. Tyler is abusing us, and fuck everybody for acting like we can't critique him. He can be critiqued. He's okay. He's still a millionaire.
Exactly. It's given
Yeah.
it's given the same logic as it's given the same logic as protect black men, even when they be fucked up.
Mm.
I'm not saying Tyler Perry is, but I'm saying these two things are parallel.